Yep.
What I like about the training log is year to year you just kind of almost follow it.
Yep.
It's just fine tuning. Yeah. How you been feeling? Any issues?
No, just
your elbow.
The elbow's coming
sleep
on
on there,
I got
keeping
the
it
sleep.
warm?
Yep, keeping it compressed. I've been doing that for 2 weeks.
Was it hurting here?
It doesn't hurt with pressure anymore.
Yeah, but it was in there?
Yeah, it was actually from this side right around.
Oh, even behind the elbow?
Yeah, back in here and down here. And there was a little tendon strain, I think was tendonitis that I had back, and it aggravated that. But the compression is working, the ice is
How's
working.
the groin?
The groin is fine. I got a little pain behind my knees, in the gastrocnemius where they connect, because I've been sprinting.
Yeah.
And you know, I used to jog, so my muscle connections there aren't used to the heavy load from the sprinting, so I backed off a couple of sprint days. Just in the last one I ran 100%.
Yeah.
So just a little tightness in there today from sprinting a couple days back.
How much time do you spend on stretching?
Probably 10 minutes before I start.
Good.
You know.
Let's do it. Let's start on some stretching. So
Okay.
As you know, I'm a big believer in the bounding.
Yep.
Dynamic warm-up. And we can use this line right here. And we'll do not to this hash mark, but the next one. Turn around. So the first one I want you to do is good. Hey, you gotta smile, you're on camera now.
I love it.
We'll sign autographs later. Right after the track.
Right.
I want that same thing, but skipping across the body. So the arms kind of come across the body as well. Good, walk it back, walk it back. Now we're only going to go to that mark right in front of you there.
Yep.
Otherwise we might as well train for a marathon.
Yeah. Don't want to do that.
Nope.
Javelin throwers.
You look good though, you got good bounding on that, so I'm okay.
Okay.
You don't look flat.
I lost another 4.5 pounds the last 2 weeks. So
That's hard to do.
yeah, at this stage.
We're watching Alan Hall stretch on October 21st, 2012 at the Hillhouse High School athletic field in New Haven, Connecticut. It is approximately 3:40 in the afternoon.
Busy all day with coaching spot.
Good, exaggerate your stride length, especially when you go that direction. Good, walk it back. So what you're doing is you're allowing your groin to stretch, and the longer you get with the stride length, the more you accentuate that stretch.
Right. Yeah, I need to. Those are tendons that haven't been moved into those positions.
Yep. Okay, the next one I want you to do is the side shuffle with the arms.
Yep.
On the arms. Very close. Go out like this. Let's face north first. There you go. There you go. Nice long strides. Good, Alan. Walk it back. Okay, same thing facing south. This time swing the arms in reverse. Good, nice job. I want you to do scissor runs. You see the white line.
Yep.
That's it. Small ones and big ones. Good, nice job. Did you order the Javelin boots yet?
Yes, I did.
Oh, good. What did you order? Adidas?
I got 2 pairs. I got a cheap pair of Nikes.
Yeah.
Just for practicing. And I got a real nice pair of Asics.
You got Asics and Nike.
Yeah. The Asics I got a good deal on. $190 shoes. I bought it from England.
Oh, okay.
They had 1 pair, size 8. In England, you size 9 US.
Oh, perfect. Okay, high knees to the first mark, butt kicks to the second. Up the arms. Good, nice job. We have a guy here in New Haven who's a pretty good attorney.
Who's that?
Hugh Keefe.
Heard of him.
Okay, this next one. Static.
For record purposes, it's about 70 degrees outside. Wind is very light, coming from the southwest, probably about 2 miles per hour.
That's good.
Get out for the hour at lunch. If I need to.
Same spot every time, huh?
Watching a lot of videos.
No comments about Al's southern exposure.
Particularly related to power position. I remember I had 3 weeks or something. Actually, a week after. 3 weeks ago. Now it's a little too hard. It hurt it again. But I've done a lot of walking, you know. That kind of stuff.
Stretch over here. Alright, get the Javelin, let's stretch the shoulder out.
So, are we doing,
Thanks for coming.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
what are we doing first? These kind of things? Or
Right on your back.
on the back and twist?
Bent over, same thing. Bent back, same thing. Good. Okay. Next one, what you do is just stick it in the ground, reach high, get that lunge. Feel that stretch all the way from the hand down to the lower back. Good, nice stretch. Switch legs. Do that same stretch. Okay, go Back to the other arm. Now switch legs on that. Now hit the stretch. There you go. Good. Alright, a couple stretches that you can start doing to help this.
Yeah.
It's rotating out.
Okay.
So one way to do it is to bring yourself into reverse seat. Is to have tubing, where you're grabbing onto the tubing into the wall and you feel this.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah.
All right?
Yep.
Okay, good. All right, grab your
Some of
gel.
those?
Yeah, want some water?
Yeah, where's my water? I left it in the car.
You left your water. But you have water.
I have it with me
All
today.
right, let's go warm
I'm
up.
not going to use it because I left it.
If you want, you can take that off the tripod. We're going to go through the field.
Okay. And just,
And we'll come back, so we'll need it, because we're going to set up right in front of the tripod.
just a moment, please, make sure I got you, okay? Yeah, identify yourself if you would, please.
All right, I'm Don Cordio, and this is my friend Tony. Rich DeStefano here with Alan Hall. What we're doing today is we're filming to have a library of Alan Hall. And this library may extend 5, 10 years from now. So we can always go to the library to see what we learned from this session. The idea behind today's session is that we're going to pick up where we left off last without video. So the video that you're going to see today is a reflection of his work in the past 2 months. Today we're going to be focusing on, after our warm-up, which we just did, we're going to be focusing on positions that he's going to be getting into, that he's going to want to get into practice to practice. We're going to start from the power position, where we're going to do what we call pokes. Then we're going to stay with the power position, and we're going to go into focal point throwing, and then we're going to go into what we call a 3-step, which is also known as the penultimate. And from there we're going to go into 5-step and possibly 7-step throwing today. So along the way you may hear me give tips that you may hear over and over and over, because sometimes the more you hear it, the more you understand it, the more comprehension, the better the throwing. Any questions for you while we got you?
Yeah, while you're, and this will help me because I can go back and look at this. Can you take the javelin and just demonstrate for me the power position just prior to the strike?
So this right foot is in a 2 o'clock position, meaning that if I am looking down the runway at a 12 o'clock position, I want my knee and my toe in a 2 o'clock position. But that enables the right side to do is to stay into the throw versus away from the throw. Because wherever my joints are lining up is where I'm lining up the javelin. Okay, so that's the right side, my right hip. My right arm, I have a high right hand, tip down by my eye, extended arm, palm up. Okay, left side basically is allowing me to stay closed. I also use my left shoulder to stay closed, and I also lower my center of gravity, because what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be shifting my right side into my plant to engage what we call a double support. And once I engage a double support, you're going to see the mechanics happen so fast that I can explain it before I do it, but I can't explain it after I do it. What I'm doing is I'm allowing my right hip to turn into the throw when I rotate my toe during a drill. When I am throwing from the full throw, I can't do that. It can only be in positions. I can't physically turn my toe. I can point my toe in the direction, but during this drill I can actually create this, where when I come up with speed, I can't create that anymore. I just have to be in those directions. So that's why I say 2 o'clock is important. So you're in a 2 o'clock position. Your left side is keeping you closed, patiently keeping the right side back, allowing you to hit what we call a solid plant. Because you're coming in with speed. And the one thing you're doing is you're transferring your speed into power somewhere along the way. And that's the penultimate. So when we get the body in front during the penultimate, you get to engage that double support, and all of a sudden you can get to create power using that velocity, and that's what gives that linear drive to the javelin. So I'm in that position, getting to your question. Power position, high right hand, tip down by my eye. I'm on my right side.
So I know notice you're opening the shoulder simultaneously with the hip drop.
My left shoulder is simultaneous with my right hip.
Okay.
Now when I'm in motion, I have to wait till the ground comes to me. I can't take I can't take action on my spear until my left leg hits the ground.
Right.
Where here, I'm on the ground.
Okay.
So you can see me do that.
Now,
when I'm in the air,
all right.
you can't.
When that brings me to my next question. At what point after the plant, you've got your hip square, do you strike? Is it right from that position, or are you coming up and holding off until you're up over the top of this leg to strike? Or are you striking from right back here and letting the momentum?
Easy question to answer.
Yeah.
Do not take action on the spear till the left leg hits the ground.
Okay. Gotcha. That answers that.
It just happens so fast.
Right. So I'm not thinking strike until I feel.
Yeah. But it happens so fast. You're going to feel impact.
Right.
But since you're coming with speed, the impact isn't as forceful as it would be statically.
Right.
Okay, that helps a lot. So that's what we're going to do now. We're going to work on what we call hooks. The best place to stand is at a position, what we call, like I did.
You did very good.
It doesn't usually hurt. The only time it really hurts is when you're catching flat.
Yeah, I've done that once and out of position, and usually it's because I dropped and end up here. Boy, that hurt like hell.
So during this, Alan has got a bad habit. He keeps his hand low. Alan needs to get in the habit of keeping his hand above his ear at all times. He needs to keep his left closed. He needs the lower center of gravity on his right side. Now he can throw the javelin. Yes! Okay. Simple drill. But if you don't have the right positions for a simple drill, you've made it complex.
You haven't made it at speed either, right?
Now if you notice, if you were to rewind that footage, not now, Alan is getting out of the habit of swinging his left arm. We want to actually enable the arm to come closed versus swing. Swinging creates what? Rotation. Good answer. So if he's rotating, we took a linear event and we added another variable. We don't want that other variable. We want to be able to stop the left side so we can continue in a linear fashion. If Alan allows the rotation, guess who's following the left arm? The right arm. The right arm will follow and he'll have a premature throw. Not only will it be premature, he'll miss his plant because he's bailing left. That's a great position.
You are close. Okay.
Yes, very nice. Alan, that was the best throw yet. Nice thing about this is eventually you'll be able to throw relaxed.
Right. It's a lot to absorb when you're trying to learn it all.
Yeah.
Because you're thinking too much. It's not muscle memory for me yet.
Good. So a couple of things to, again, when you're looking at this footage, is to remind yourself, breathe, breathe, breathe. Because when you hold your breath, it's forced movements. You want to be relaxed. You want to relax movements. That way, when you absorb the penultimate during motion, you don't have any forced motions. You have a relaxed position. There it is. Nice. Good. Alan, that's it. I'm done. I'm done. That's all you need. So now you're going to hop on the other side. So this next drill that we're going to do is we're going to be throwing to our focal point. We just came out of a drill called pokes and we're going into a drill called focal point throwing. So we're in our position of the power position. We're looking at our focal point and boom, we're hitting. So the javelin should land flat. First time I've thrown a javelin since I dislocated my shoulder.
Really? Is that why you retired?
No. I actually was trying out this year.
Oh, okay.
I went to my first meet in Florida. Second throw, I
What age?
open.
Open. Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
Third throw, I ended up tripping, dislocated my shoulder right there on the runway. It's terrible.
Damn. That's a shame.
All right, you see how it went to right field?
Yep.
I'll tell you why. You were in the power position. He left the right hip back. So if he's in the power position and he gets the right hip around, boom, he's got his hip lined up to throw at 12. But if he doesn't get it around, he's lining his hip up. If he were to stay at 2, which he did, because if you look at the footage, when he threw, this never rotated. That's why it went right. So wherever the hip is pointing is where the javelin's going to be thrown. That's how important the acquired position of 2 o'clock is, because when you come in with speed,
Right.
there's no room for error. There you go. I rest my case.
Now, from here, are you supposed to be arched over more this way with your back to come over? Or
This way.
back this way?
This way. You're never arched over your spine whatsoever.
Okay.
You're arched over your hip.
Right in there.
Yeah. Bad, good. Bad, good. Open, closed. That's going to give you what we call a stretch reflex.
Right.
You're stretching your back, just like a coil. You're coiled down, you're sprung back. There it is. That's the perfect warm-up throw. The idea behind what you just did is to do it all the time.
Right.
But you're just coming back from a hiatus. So we'll take it when you can get it.
Right.
All right, now we're going to do penultimate throwing. Okay? Penultimate, I always use the analogy of getting over a hole 300 feet deep, 3 feet wide, in a tunnel my height. So if it were you, it'd be your height. The idea is to get over the hole with my right side, because my left will follow, without hitting my head in the tunnel. That's the perfect penultimate. When do you throw? When the left leg hits the ground.
So you're doing. Which leg comes over first? This one?
The right will always lead the way.
Okay.
The engine
Let me see it one
for
more
this
time.
drill is this knee, this toe. This hip is staying closed. I'm not going to do anything but plant. I'll plant, you drive in front. I'll tell you what I liked about what he did. He created a penultimate. However, he overstrided his left leg. And that's how you can easily pull your groin. The idea behind it is let the ground come to you. Don't go looking for the ground with the left leg. you're in the air, don't go looking for it. Means don't drive the left in front. Let it come to the ground. This would be driving it to the ground.
Right.
This is where you let the left hit the ground. Okay? And that allows the proper right leg soft right.
Soft right side.
Soft right. Now watch my toe on this one. Okay? Now that was like the perfect plan. I just don't have Javelin spikes on it.
It's muddy.
So let's come over here with the grip. Good footage right there. He did it the right way. He's going to do it with what we call the Javelin. You earned it.
Okay.
Don't change a thing. Now, what is one of his weaknesses? Right arm. Not this time. This arm is nice and high. What's another weakness? Tends to open prematurely, right? He's closed. Got a high hand, closed left side, the knee and the toe are at a 2 o'clock position. Come on, see if you can hold it. He's ready. Nice throw. What was your PI the other day, by the way? What did we measure that at?
124.
124?
I got to hit 132 in December.
My wife didn't believe me when I told her. How the hell did he throw 124 this soon? I said, because he's just getting back into a sport. He was once a thrower. Learning how to throw. Now we got more drive. Good. Nice throw. So now when you look at that footage, you're going to see that you have a tendency to allow a shuffle and not a drive in front. So what you need to do is remember that this has got to get out in front.
Okay.
What you tend to do is you tend to bring both together.
Right.
You kind of do this instead of this.
Got it.
Okay?
Got it. We'll keep it soft.
If they're bent, they'll be soft. Higher hand. Yes, nice job. Good. Now you'll see in that footage, right side was pretty dominant. It was really good in the position. The left is still allowing rotation.
Okay. Kill that on this one. That's my natural habit.
Yep.
To go to over rotation.
You bowl,
No.
because don't they come down?
Yeah. Right.
They don't come down. And,
Yeah, we've got an issue here with sun.
Okay.
oh, you got that. Oh, let's do this. Come on this way. We got plenty of grass here. You're out of it now, right?
No.
Are you out of it now?
Nope.
You just hit it.
Another 10 minutes and we will.
I'm there.
Just don't spear me. Okay?
No experience. I'm in a little.
I have to. I mean,
Yeah. Right now you're out. Right.
yeah, now it's out.
Right toe, right toe. Left arm, yeah.
Yeah. All right. That's because I forgot about that before that throw. I heard right toe. I thought about right toe, and I forgot about what I was trying to accomplish.
That's all right. You're going to hear it a lot.
Yep, that's why I'm paying you.
You know what's nice about it? There's always room for improvement. In value those improvements. All right, stop. Breathe. Very nice throw, especially in sneakers. Pretty good. All right, so we're pretty warmed up. We're going to take it to the Javelin runway now.
Right.
Okay, this is what we would normally do in a pre-meet warm-up. We'd come out here for 20 minutes and do what you just did. And we're warming up our bodies to hit positions because we're going to be hitting them not only perfectly, but fast.
Right.
So you got to be flawless. There's no room for error when you want to throw as far as you want to throw. Now what we can do is hop on that tripod. And I'm going to set up the Javelin runway. The one thing you don't want to do is disturb your technique along the way by thinking, oh crap, toe board.
Yeah, right.
Okay?
Yep.
12.
12.
Minimum.
Yeah.
33?
Yeah.
Because how many crossovers are you using? So you filming now?
Now I am.
Okay, so what we're doing now is we're actually doing what we call a modified runway. A modified runway, Alan is using 3 crossovers, a penultimate, and he's going to throw. First, if you are on a runway like a track meet he's going to go to in Florida, we take it off the grass and we go right to the rubber. But Alan doesn't have Javelin spikes yet, so we're going to stay on grass. Okay? So right now we're going to treat this as if it's the meet, we're on the runway. This is what you would do next. You'd get acquainted with the runway. And what we do to get acquainted with the runway is we do walk into the penultimate. So I told Alan, I don't want your penultimate marker any closer than 12 because you'll foul that throw. Here you're starting statically, you'll have a little momentum, but once you're coming down with speed, you're going to have more of a follow through. You'll have more separation, you'll have more distance in your penultimate, so don't taint with anything other than anything closer than 12. So what I do now is I do a warm-up called the walking penultimate. I take 2 steps and then I hit it. As you can see, I need more than 12, but Alan will not.
So walking through it, it's 2 cross steps.
So all it is walk. 1, 2, plant, penultimate.
1, 2, right foot plant or
No,
left?
you were right on 2. Then you get to hit the penultimate on 2.
Okay.
Okay, so you're starting in this position.
All right.
1, 2, boom, penultimate.
1, 2,
You got it, brother. You got it.
Couple of light ones first.
Woo! You couldn't hit it any cleaner. We call that clean throwing. Your coach is standing there pulling your arm up,
my arm up
pushing
for me,
it
right?
up. Can you imagine being at a track meet, Alan gets up there and he sees Rich?
Yeah.
All right, Alan, good luck.
Yeah. So it's gonna be 1, 2, and
Yeah, okay. And we call these walking penultimates. Better. So the legs were only percentage. To the runway, which is the ideal position for the upper body and the lower body. What's happening is once he gets to his penultimate, he's allowing the left to open prematurely. So what happens is the left is now out of the picture and the legs aren't even engaged yet. So what you want to remember is that when you are going into the penultimate, you got to make sure your shoulder girdle is closed. You're looking over that left arm. You maybe got your right finger, you got your left pointed somewhere over there, so that you don't prematurely throw. You actually throw what we call closed. Boom! It happens so fast that boom, whack, boom, boom. Just think about the lay in the right hand.
Okay.
You can always use your left arm to help you stay close too. Ah, what the heck?
What the heck was that?
Who was that guy?
Still there.
Well, this is what's going on. You know you want to throw it.
Yep.
But think about wanting to throw it in a closed position. People feel that, man, if I stay closed, I'm not going to be able to throw it.
Right.
You will.
Yep.
You will. You're just allowing what we call a left side. You're allowing a left side. What you're doing is you're throwing your left out of the picture thinking it's a right-sided sport. We need our left side no matter what you are. We need a left side. That's like a pitcher going to a catcher like this.
I think I got
Right?
it. That's a good analogy. Good visual.
Nothing, no velocity in that ball. Battery.
Yeah.
My battery went.
Ooh.
Higher hand, that's terrible. Okay. Even when you pretend. All right. I would say you were closed.
Okay.
You were closed.
Not as good as the one, but it's close. It felt better. It didn't hurt.
The name of Sarosky.
No. No, I haven't.
I think I stayed closed.
Well, we can take a look at this later. Everybody wants to know. Not everyone needs
The right arm.
I'm going to show you a don't, and I'm going to show you a do. This is a don't. Okay? This is a do. What I want you focused on during my do is my left side. I'm in penultimate, my left arm, my left hip. Yes! Even though you are flailing the left, you caught it closed, and then all of a sudden you have a reaction of doing that. Kind of like muscle memory.
That's what it is.
There it is. Oh, we got a bomb. See what I mean? So get through. let's try from 33.
Yep.
This is what it looks like. Well, how'd you feel?
Felt okay.
Coming in with speed, so you're going to get, once you go into separation on the penultimate, you're going to feel that play.
Yeah.
All right, not bad. You just were slow.
Yeah. Didn't accelerate.
You kind of came down like you were sneaking up on someone. Filmmaking. The idea between this cone and that cone is to accelerate like a stick shift. First, second, third gears. So I hit that second cone. I'm in third gear, meaning that I still have to find or maintain that third gear speed. What I don't want to do is to go from first gear to second gear, and into the penultimate. I want to go first, second, third, fourth gear, fifth gear, there is none. So I'm coming in here and I'm picking up speed. So each step is faster than the one before.
I'm just checking my.
Yeah, move your cone to 43.
What?
Move it to 43.
Want to be thrown?
Yeah, but you're going to be covering more ground. You're just there because you're walking it. Each crossover, you're going to cover at least 4 feet.
Yep.
Not bad for throwing your arm down. Almost picked up some worms along the way. Not bad. Again, it's more of an accelerated feeling versus a apprehensive. Feel the continuity of speed.
Feel better, I think, if I start here and go on, and then go into it.
That's fine. Do it right behind the cone. Start where the tape is.
Okay.
Stop. Your hand is way too low.
Oh, yeah.
Way too low.
Yep. Yep.
No points for style, but it counts.
Right.
Stop. Wow, not bad for no speed. That's pretty good. Here's what I liked about it. When you hit the plant, you were in position. This was before that scared the hell out of me. Sometimes you pulled it off. Came down, went into your belt, and cracked the head. Hey, watch me. Let's take another one and we'll take a look at all this because we're closing in. I am. All right, let's get that